So what's good, everybody? Today I'm going to be telling you the real reason that most of you haven't probably thought of as to why you have not gotten approved for business funding for your business. And I'm going to show you an option that you can use to actually kind of see different options that are out there for business funding, compare them to make sure you're getting the best one for you, your business, your situation, and what you're looking for. And also, I'm going to drop some other pieces of information in between. But first, before I get into that deeply, I want you guys to go and comment down below what is a reason that you've been denied for a business loan recently, or a reason that you think you might get denied for a business loan if you try to apply. I want you to put that in the comments, because I'm going to actually make some content around some real reasons that you guys have gotten denied, to try to help you, of course, or some reasons that you think you might get denied, so that I can cover some information on why that may or may not be the true facts and what to do about it. And it's just going to be good for you to test yourself to see if you think you know the reason that I'm going to share with you and reveal to you in a second of why most people are getting denied for business funding that they're not thinking about. So go ahead and put that down in the comments. Go ahead, hurry up and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and just jump straight into it. So, and also, if you guys are new here to the channel and you like to learn about improving your personal credit and different things in regards to funding for businesses and different options for your personal credit, then this is the channel for you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you'll be notified of any new videos I drop like this. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up so YouTube can show it to more people. So, like I said, we're going to talk about the real reason that most people don't really know why they're getting denied for a business loan. Maybe some of you guys know this, maybe some of you guys don't. I'm assuming you don't. So let's go ahead and take a look right here. So as you can see here, this is a list, this is a graph showing you credit sources most small businesses apply to for credit, right? As you can see, most small businesses are applying for credit at large banks. Second is small banks, and then we have non-bank lender percentage. So this is different places that you can go that might have different options for funding. This could be fintechs. This could be different options that are not banks. Also, you can see here a very small percentage of people go to credit unions, and some go to CDFIs. CDFIs are community development finance or financial institutions. They usually have funding or funds set aside, allocated to give to people that might be in underserved communities as far as business funding goes. So that's what CDFIs, most people don't even know about them, or they don't search for them actively. So of course they're going to have a smaller number, but you can see here where most businesses are going to try to seek out funding for their businesses. And the reason why I'm pointing this out first is because this is actually the biggest problem. And as we can see right here, sources of business credit by approval rate. So this is going to show us where businesses are actually going to have a higher chance of getting approved. We can see that the number one place is non-bank lenders. So the third largest, or out of the most common places to go, this is the lowest. These aren't as common. Most people don't go there. But this is the place that most business owners are not going, but they also have the highest chance of approval with them on getting some type of funding. As you can see here, the second lowest percentage of approvals come from large banks, but that's where everybody is going when they're trying to get funding. So the biggest mistake is people are going to the wrong place to try to get funding, because they do not have the best chance of seeing approvals by going to the large banks. And third to that is the small banks. And actually CDFIs, which only 5% of people go to, they have a 70% approval rate. And so you can see that most people start off wrong because they're not going to the right place to actually get the funds. And that's something that you can switch up simply by going to the right place, and then you can actually get a higher chance of approval. And you see an 82% approval rate versus 58%. So that's a little bit more than half of people that are getting approved at large banks, the place where most people go. Now, we're going to look at something else here because it's going to be important to understand as well why you're trying to go about trying to get funding for your business. So these are the reasons for denial of business based off percentage. So we can see here that the number one reason people get denied for business credit is going to be a low credit score. This shouldn't be as a surprise to you guys, but a low credit score is 36%. All of these are pretty much close, but the largest percentage is going to be a low credit score. So that's going to play a big part. Your personal credit, especially in the beginning phases when you're trying to get certain types of credit, and then even once you move on to getting bigger types of credit, once you've been more experienced in your business, you can actually it's affecting a lot of people in getting funding. And you can see there's a tie for second place, and that is dealing with having too much debt already. And I can say that some of this debt can be from some credit accounts that might report to your personal credit. It could be from, just having a lot of bad debts on your credit report. It can be a few different things. But the second option that's also tied for number 2 is insufficient collateral. So people that don't have anything asset wise that they can use as collateral to try to get funding for the business. These are the 3 biggest. And the third biggest thing is going to be insufficient credit history. So again, there goes that credit playing a factor in you not being able to actually get what you need. And even your debt to income ratio, that's something that is tied to your credit as well. So it all pretty much deals with your credit on a major part of why people are getting denied. Because these are just different aspects of your credit, from your score to not having a long history or a good history, and basically just having too much debt out there. So all of these things, mostly your credit is going to be affecting you. You can see there's 5% other things, and also 23% is weak business performance. So you don't have a lot of revenue coming in for your business, which means that the stronger you can get your business to perform, a lot of people want to try to get funding before they even get their business performing, and you need business performance revenue coming in to be able to pay the loan back or the line of credit back. So this is something that you should also be paying attention to, because a lot of businesses a lot of funders or lenders do look at your revenue that you're already bringing in from your business. So these are important things to look at when you're trying to get funding for your business. So keep all of that in mind. Now, just so that you know, the best sources of funding to try to get for your small business is also going to be important. You can see here that a line of credit is 41% here. That's going to be one of the best ones. And then 30% as far as business loans, going to the SBA, not as, high percentage wise. And equipment loans, personal loans, mortgages, stuff like that isn't as popular as far as what people are actually getting for business funding. So lines of credit are going to be a good place to start. And second from that would be business loans. Now, I told you guys that I would give you guys some options on finding the best business loans and being able to compare those business loans. And I'm going to have a link to that place in the description. And that place is actually Super Money. So we're going to be looking here at how they have this comparison of business loans and how you can actually search based off of where you believe you are. So you can see here, and again, the link to this is in the description. You can actually look at these different places, right, that are offering funding, and you can see in comparison the loan amounts that they offer. You can see here Finance Factory anywhere from $25,000 to $350,000, businessloans.com $5,000 to $3 million, national funding $500,000. It looks like maybe the minimal that they do. smartbiz.com $30K to $5 million, and you can see the interest rates that they have: 0 to 7%, 5 to 26%. 6 to 9.7%. So if you want that to be a factor that you want to pay attention to, which you should, then you can look here and see what that is and compare them amongst the different places, as well as how long you can take out the loan for the loan term. And you can see if there's no prepayment fees, no origination fees, which there are a lot of loans that have origination fees, but you're going to see all that you need to make a good decision. And even when you click on these companies, you're able to get more details about how they kind of operate financially, and you can visit the sites as well. But this is a good tool for comparison. Now, you can also see here, depending on where your credit score is, you can actually move the slider here. Let's say we have like a 603, right? So now it eliminated a few of the options that were there, and we can see we got Bluevine here. We can see what they offer. We got Square here. Some of the same options are still present, but we changed that based off of our credit score to narrow it down to something that will actually work for us, so we can really see what our options are. Also, if you're a military veteran, non-veteran, you can put that there as well. You can put what your business revenue is. You know, let's say we making about 170,000 a year. That also narrowed down to a few different options, and now we see some other options popping up here as it starts to narrow down based off of our actual situation. How many years in business do we have? Let's say we have 1 year in business. Okay, that also changes things as well. So we can make sure that we are tailoring what we're looking at to our situation, so we don't have to look through all these different places. We can come right here to Super Money, and you can do this comparison and see what's going to fit for you, and you can get more information about the company after you do that. And you know, like I'm going to click on this one right here. You can see it's strongly recommended. 9 users of Super Money have recommended it. So you can not only just see the comparison, you can see if other people that have been through this site would also recommend it to you, and you can see what they have to say about it, as well as getting some other information about the company here. They have a FAQ over here, so you can get details about the company before you move forward as well. You can see where they are actually available. This one is in all 50 states. So, you know, this makes things a lot easier for you to narrow down where you want to get your funding, who has the best options for your situation, and then go ahead and take things from there. You can actually apply from in here too. So you can do everything that you need from within the Super Money site. And they actually do a lot of other comparisons for other types of loan and financing options that are out there. So, you know, Super Money has a lot to offer. But if you're trying to get business funding, this is a good place to go to try to get some information on the best places to go. Hopefully this information was useful for you guys and you were able to see some value from it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video so YouTube can show it to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more, and of course turn on notifications so you can be notified of any new videos I drop. And I'm going to send you to some more videos about business funding that should also be helpful to you.